If you've ever wondered about the mysterious world of home appraisals and their role in real estate, you're in the right place. I'm Jason Hubbard with EXP Realty. Not only am I a realtor, but I'm also a certified real estate appraiser for over the last 2 decades. Welcome back to my channel, where I'm going to attempt to help you understand the secrets of the real estate universe. But before we dive in, I've recorded some other insightful videos on the appraisal process, and you'll find one of them in the links right at the top of the page. Now, let's get started. Home appraisals. Uncovering their role in real estate transactions is what we're talking about today. Whether you're buying or selling a home, there's a silent player in the real estate game that can make or break the deal. The home appraisal. It's like the referee on the field ensuring a fair match. The appraiser is an unbiased third party that's there to make sure the lender is not overextending on a loan. In this video, I'm pulling back the curtain on the appraisal process and its impact on real estate transactions. So what's the scoop on home appraisals? It's essentially a detailed evaluation of a property's value conducted by a licensed appraiser. Here's the breakdown of how it typically unfolds. First, the appraiser is going to come out and do the property inspection. The appraiser is going to take a stroll through your property, sizing it up, noting its features such as the condition, the size, the layout, and checking out any upgrades or renovations. Then they're going to do a comparative analysis. It's a bit like matchmaking for houses. The appraiser compares your property to the recent sold homes in the area to determine its market value. The appraiser is going to collect data, numbers, and more numbers. The appraiser gathers the data on everything from location and neighborhood amenities to the number of bedrooms and bathrooms and recent sales prices of similar properties in your area. Then they're going to make adjustments. If your property differs from the comparable sales, let's say, for example, your property has a pool and the comparable property does not have a pool, adjustments are going to be made to the comparable sale for those differences. Once all the comparable sales in the report have been adjusted for, then you're going to have a final range of value for those sales. The appraiser will then crunch all the data, consider all the adjustments, and boom, the final estimate of your property's value will fall within that range. Of course, this is the speedy version of describing this appraisal process. My appraisal reports are typically 40 to 50 pages in length, and they include numerous methods to reconcile that final estimated value. Although it sounds simple, it is a very detailed process. Now, why do we even need these appraisals? Well, consider them the unsung heroes of our real estate world for several reasons. They're used for setting listing price often. Sellers often use pre-listing appraisals to set a realistic listing price, attracting serious buyers and managing expectations. I personally have many real estate agents that contact me frequently to help them determine the best potential price to list their seller's home at. They're used for buyer financing. Lenders insist on appraisals to ensure that the property's value aligns with the financing amount, safeguarding their interests so they don't overextend on a loan. They can be used for negotiations. If the appraisal value differs from the agreed upon purchase price, negotiations come into play. It's a dance between buyers and sellers to find a common ground. Sometimes the seller drops the price, sometimes the buyer have to come out of pocket with the difference, and sometimes buyers and sellers can meet in the middle. Yes, occasionally the deal will fall apart because the buyer and the seller can't find that middle ground. Appraisals shield buyers from overpaying on a property. A lower value can open the door for renegotiation or a second thought on that purchase. Finalizing the sale, most transactions hinge on the appraisal meeting the lender's requirements. If there is a significant gap, the sale might hit a roadblock. Now, what happens when the appraisal report lands on the table? Here are some potential outcomes. 1, the appraisal matches or exceeds the purchase price. From there, it's smooth sailing. The transaction is likely to proceed as planned, assuring that there are no other issues, assuming there are no other issues. The appraisal comes in below purchase price. Now hold your horses. Negotiations are now on the horizon. A price reduction, additional funds, or some creative concessions might be in order to save the deal. Discrepancies in the appraisal details. Sometimes errors or omissions cause discrepancies. It's crucial to address and correct these issues for an accurate assessment. Also, keep in mind, you do have the ability to ask for a reconsideration of value. This process requires comparable sales that you feel are more similar to your property than the ones the appraiser used. At this point, you're going to submit a reconsideration of value, submit those comparables, and why they're better. As an appraiser myself, I do get calls sometimes from other real estate agents asking me to review an appraisal that was done and that they feel came in low. I've seen reconsiderations of value requests work, but it is a low percentage of the time. The appraiser has to deem the comparables that you provided to him or her to be more comparable than the ones that they used in their report. So there you have it, the home appraisal saga. It's not just a formality, it's a crucial role in the real estate sales process, shaping prices, ensuring fair deals, and adding a dose of transparency to the process. Whether you're a buyer, whether you're a seller, or just a real estate enthusiast, understanding the appraisal process is essential. If you found this video insightful at all, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit that bell for more real estate information. And remember, if you want to get deeper into the intricacies of the appraisal process, you can comment below. You can give me a call at the number at the bottom of the page, 480-588-2281, or you can check out the link here at the end, which is going to lead you back to some other videos I've done on the appraisal process. Until next time, happy exploring in the world of real estate.